Hey guys, it's Diana. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and today I've got a really quick, easy slider card to show you. We're going to be using the Quiet Meadow bundle today. Well, actually just the stamp set, but I'm going to show you some other projects using the dies that go with that. So here is the Quiet Meadow stamp set, and then the dies that go with it. One of the samples is going to have that. I needed something with a little bit bigger scallops, so we're going to be using the contour bundle or the dies for the scalloped contours, because I needed some big contour or some big scalloped rectangles there. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and show you what we're making today. Okay, so we're just going to make this really cute little card. I'm going to show you how easy it is. This slides up and down, comes completely off, and then you open it for the inside. But let me show you this cute little slider. Just slides right on there. How fun is that? Some girls at my last downline meeting shared this idea with me, so I just wanted to share it with you. So let me show you how easy it is to do this project. Okay, so this is with Blushing Bride, but and then this DSP is the Textured Chic, and it has all these fun colors and gold textures. If you know me, you know I love bling. If it has bling on it, I love it. So we're just going to start out with, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Mango Melody. So this is just a little piece of mango that I've scored 2 1/8 inch from each side. Okay, so you just score it. It's a regular 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. Okay. So, and then just score it at 2 1/8 and 2 1/8. So that gives you kind of a gatefold like that. And then you'll want to just cut your DSP. Use whatever DSP works for you, just to fit those panels. So here's what that looks like. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous with that gold? How fun is that? And I'll put all the dimensions down below here. But let me just show you the fun part, which is just the slider part, okay? So here's how easy it is to make that little slider. So if you take 4 pieces of, this is just white that I'm using, and they're 2 by 3, and then 2 of them are scored right in the middle, so at 1 inch, okay? So 2 of them are scored at 1 inch. So you fold them in half and they're 1 inch by 1 inch. 1 inch by 3 inches, sorry. Okay, now we're going to take the ones that aren't folded, and I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal because I want it to stick really good. So you just Stampin' Seal this, get it really good. Okay, and I'm just going to try to line this up, even though I'm not like directly over it. You just kind of line it up right there with the fold to the inside. So see, the little flappy flap is on the outside. And go ahead and or Stampin' Seal. And then you just kind of butt that up against it, like right in the middle there. Okay? So now you have something that kind of looks like this. Okay? You're going to take this piece that doesn't have any scores on it, and you're going to Stampin' Seal that sucker, and just put this kind of right over the top of that. How easy is that? Okay, now you have this little mechanism. Okay, now what we're going to do is we just create our card. So I've used a couple of the scallops from that contour bundle, and I went ahead and stamped the flower from Quiet Meadow, and a couple of the little splatters. in Blushing Bride. Okay, so I used Blushing Bride. The DSP has a little bit of like Blushing Bride and Mango, so I thought, what a cool combination to put together. So that's why I picked the Blushing Bride. But let me show you another really cool technique while we're at it. So I'm just going to take my stamp pad and a small acrylic block. I'm just stamping it in to get some ink on my block, and I'm going to take out some Stella, and we're actually going to make colored Stella. How cool is that? We're just going to add a little bit of sparkle and color at the same time. So Stella doesn't really have a color. It just adds sparkle. But if you're wanting a colored Stella, just use this little technique to get a little bit of color in your Stella. How fun is that? Isn't that neat? So now you have colored sparkles. I know. Who'd have thought? And then you can just kind of drag it off on the side to get that color off of it. And then just clean your block. How fun is that? See? And so it made colored Stella. You can kind of see how it's, I hope you can kind of see how it's a little bit sparkly, but also added a little bit of color to it. Okay, now the only thing you do is flip this upside down, and this is just two of those different sizes, those scallops. And you're just gonna get your Stampin' Seal out again, stick it to the middle of the back here, and then if you want, you put your little greeting on. You can add a dimensional, but all you do then is slide that into that side, slide that into that side, and you have your slider. Cool, huh? How fun is that? Easy. 4 pieces of 2 by 3. Okay, and then this greeting would go on here. Let me show you this one again that has the other DSP that's in that set. And then I'm just going to show you one more quick sample to get you excited. So here's one I did at KCMO Stampers in Missouri when I went up there for their group. I added, you can see a little bit of the mother of pearl butterfly that we cut out using the butterfly die that's in that Meadow, the dies that go with the Meadow. Okay, and then we also used that tag that was in the Meadow. But check this one out. So when you slide this one off, this actually has a pop-up in it also. Isn't that fun? Look at that. Really, really easy just to make that pop up like that. Okay guys, I'm happy and to share these ideas with you. I get them to me, and I'm not that creative, so I just copy and share with you. So hopefully you guys can go on Pinterest, find some other ideas with these fun sliders. But check that out. And your colored Stella. Yes. Thank you, KCMO Stampers, for showing me the colored Stella. So thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.